Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Dow is out there with Kemp. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Holiday. And it's Lillard in at the point. And it's Lillard missing. And Walker's got the ball here for the Mavericks. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Grimes. We played just over a minute here in the first. Nowitzki for three. Rebound by Yao. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Walker against Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Pass to Davis. Six to shoot. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside for Davis. Pass to Marshall. Here's Grimes. Dallas again missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here is Holiday. Lillard left side. Outside, Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Holiday with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
How about Drew there, showing a little bit more range from downtown.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Russell comes in for Walker. Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Drew Holiday. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Davis. Good on the 13-footer.
Very steady from the mid-range. Davis more than capable after he faces up.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Hardy. Portland making their last shot. Nowitzki jacks up a three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
Here is Lillard. He has 7 from deep three-point territory. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Now, here's Lillard. Launches from deep. And it's Lillard again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Washington with a screen on Avdia. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Lillard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
And Walker kicks to Russell. Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
It's D'Angelo forcing the issue right there, trying to find a way to draw contact.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Sharp finds Grant on the wing, Williams. Pass to Yao. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Yao in at the 5 spot. Here's Prosper. Pass to Washington. 5 to shoot. Dallas moving it around. Williams with the block.
Well, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Russell, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Drew Holiday is checked in for Scoot Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Back to Holiday. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Yao. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Yao is clever with that pump fake, going right into the contact once he gets the D in the air.
And that one falls for Yao. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Got a piece of it. Holiday, the pass to Yao. Back to Holiday. Grant for 3. And Yao slams it in.
It's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
Mavericks trail by 9. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Walker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Davis is checked in for Exum. Kemp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Sharp. Grant kicks to Kemp. For Davis. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
A timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Washington. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kemba Walker. Portland also making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Yao. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And Holiday kicks to Grant. Here's Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 11 points.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Down low, here's Russell. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Knocks down the three ball. Nowitzki's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
1:16 left here in the second. Lillard against Russell. Again, the miss by Lillard. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Lillard dishes to Kemp. Outside Holiday. Kemp kicks to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. Outside for Kemp. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. The three. And Lively pulls it down.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Lillard going inside. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 13.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following. Halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Nowitzki. He's out there with Davis, and it's Walker in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
First thing you talk about when Kemba's name comes up is his heart, but that has to come with a tremendous amount of effort, and that's always something that you see from Kemba, his willingness to put himself out there. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Lillard from outside. Portland, no good that time either. Mavericks trailed by 7. Outside, Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Walker. And good that time. Walker's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Lillard with it, picked up by Davis. Lillard, right side. Fires the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mavericks making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in. Lillard, right side, shoots over Walker, and that one's good. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's a score-first kind of guy, Lillard. You want to construct your defense to try and swarm him to contain him when he has the ball.
Pass to Nowitzki, takes a 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kemp, and Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Lillard against Walker. Lillard dishes to Kemp. Fires the 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Kemp. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. Russell passes to Walker. Back to Russell. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis kicks to Nowitzki. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Nowitzki's got 13 points.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Dirk can stuff the stat sheet.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Davis. Portland grabs the miss. Yau's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, Avdia. Lillard against Davis, and Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And here's Marshall from the arc. A rebound by Kemp. And it's Avdia off the drive. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Holiday. Then it's Kemp. Then there's Grant. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Russell with it. Williams picks him up. Lively.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Here's Kemp. And Davis sends it back. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Holiday against Russell. Right side Davis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Kemp. Holiday with it. Williams kicks to Kemp. The shot from 20 feet away. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 7. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Sharpe. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharpe.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Outside Russell. Pass to Grimes. Back to Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So many plays are initiated from the pick and roll for Russell, and for very good reason. He's got as good a feel for that as you could hope for.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And Portland with a change here, too. Avdia's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Sean Kemp picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Kemba Walker in for Russell. Here's Grimes. Drains the three-pointer. Grimes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. The ultimate man chop. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Walker with it. And here's Marshall from the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Outside Kemp. Outside Avdia. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And Kemp, here we go. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Walker the pass to Nowitzki. Bangs on the trifecta.
And what a great dime there from Walker, serving that one up on a platter.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. So for the Trailblazers, Yao comes in for Williams. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jeremy Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lillard scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 27.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Walker with it. Yao picks him up. Walker's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 9. Lillard left side. And Portland again with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Lillard from outside. Yao kicks to Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Portland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Here's Holiday, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard, and the Trailblazers lead by 14. And here are the Mavericks now. Now here's Walker. Right wing. Grimes passes to Walker. Nowitzki outside. The Trailblazers pull it in. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And they get it back. Yao. And that one drops for him. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.